Hello everyone, Soundwave8084 here with another Power of the Primes review. Today we're looking at Dinobot Slug. And right off the bat, I'm going to show you his card. He's got very nice artwork. Dinobot Slug. He is Amalgama Slug. Shifts shape as fluidly as fire. Really? I'd like to see that, Slug. Do it. Do it. And he's not doing it. Alright. So this is the figure. And this is his packaging. Oh my god, it opened up in here. Alright. My question. How will the hot-headed Dinobot warrior wield the power of the primes? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. He's got 12 steps. Nice artwork. Shows you where you can pick his gun on the side. And his little power of the prime fact on his back. And Dino mode. Get rid of the packaging there. So I guess we'll go ahead and show that off. So there are these little peg holes. There's some on his feet here too, but there's some on the sides. So you can do his gun either side, or you can do his gun right there, if you wish. And of course he has his Power of the Prime pack. And you have the thing down, and then you can just plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. And you can carry that on his back. He says, not for me, but yeah, for some. Alright. Excuse me. This weather finally got cold down here. Alright. Compare this guy here with his G1 counterpart. I guess we'll put him this side here. And here's Dinobot Slag, who's based after, or say Slug. They did a good job, I think, mimicking the G1 toy and everything. I think it looks fine. This one is thicker. See, he's fatter if you want to. But otherwise, I mean, they even try to mimic the clear, plastic over stuff. So I think it looks good. I think really tough in the heads, and they tried. It looks good. Yes, the horns, you can move them, but you better grab them by the base to do it. Don't be playing with them out here. And these could always move too. Yes, both mouths do open. G1 had the piece, and it is however you wanted it. This one you push it up, it snaps closed. You have nothing else you can do with it. To get it to go down, you have to go past that point, and that's about what you got there. Some people complain about the head rests directly on his body. There is a thing you can do. You unsnap this piece here. This is used for I think when he combines. There. His horns. So he's got this little piece here, and you can just kind of wedge his head out like that. And instead of snapping these little hooks in the front here, would go all the way back over here. You just rest it back down like so. That way his head's not like smashed on his body. I mean, it doesn't really give you much else. I mean, you can kind of do some head movement if you want to. You can kind of make it move just a little bit if you want to for that look. Yeah, there's that. Alright. Now go ahead and get this guy into robot mode. We can go ahead and snap that back. Alright, we're going to take his tail back here. We're going to split his tail. Like so. And again, it splits all the legs out. This is on this hinge thing here. You bring this down. Then this hinge slides out to the side, like so. And you can unfold his legs, which when they fold in, there's this one here, it's got a tab. And so it snaps into this little slot inside here. And this little groove here will go inside here. So, yeah. Just want to fold his legs all the way out. All the way out. And then you want to rotate these legs down, and it'll bring out his see, it brings out his heel spur. So then you can just bring that down and do the same on this one. Brings that piece out like so. Fold his dinosaur leg down. And this just hinges back and in to it. Let's go right back on in to the where that just came out. And then you like to fold this down, and you have to fold it to where it goes all the way up, and then his foot rests on his hinge back here. Like so. And now you're done with the legs. The rest of it, he's pretty straightforward. The arms are already there. Just the hands are underside. Just fold them out. Like so. On each side. Like that. And like I said, his face is just hidden G1 style in there. Just put these down. And voila. And there you go. So it comes with just his gun. Whichever hand. I'm right-handed, so I always usually go for the right. And that is Power the Prime Slug. And he is, I believe, he's a beautiful looking figure. When you look at him in robot mode, his robot mode I think is better than his Dinobot mode. He looks like he stepped out of the G1 cartoon in a way. He looks really, really good. The only difference is the G1 cartoon, he had a red head, not a black one. This one mimics his toy. And we'll show him off with his G1 counterpart. And here he is. I think he very much resembles his G1 toy. I think they did an excellent job in this. Now in robot mode, he is bigger, but in dinosaur mode, the original is much bigger. And you can see, he's got the fat feet, and he's got the big wings on the side, which come around and give him some girth in his body, you know. Otherwise, man, Power Prime's in robot mode, which I said is his best look. You can see it; he looks good. So, let's take this one away, and we'll show him off with Swoop. And here is Swoop. Can you understand? Good. Now, I think once you get the whole set of Dinobots, they will look really good together. And yes, Grimlock might be a little bit bigger. Not a little bit. He'll be bigger than them. I don't know exactly how much bigger he's going to be. I know he is a Voyager, so he's probably going to stand by, you know, he'll be probably top of this camera, the view screen here. But I just hope it's not awkward looking when he's that much bigger. But they are a combiner, so this is why this is this way. Like I said, when I did the Swoop review, this Swoop here is actually bigger than the original Swoop in both modes. So this one is more imposing than the original G1 Dinobot Swoop. Whereas this one's sort of opposite, and he's in his dinosaur mode. He is smaller, or say skinnier. And when he's in robot mode, he is just as big. So it's a trade-off. But I think they look really, really good together. So I wasn't as excited for the Dinobots. I was more excited for the Terracons, but seeing them together, it gets me a little excited for them. So, yeah. So, I guess we're going to transform this guy back to his dinosaur mode. I guess I can go over his articulation real fast. I guess I can do that. You can tell he's got the ball jointed hips here, so you got out there. You can turn his swivel, go forward. Yes, the waist does hinder some of his movements. As far out to the sides, as far as you're going to get. The front, as far as you're going to get. He's got the knee bends. He's got slightly tight joints, so just be careful. Yeah, when I got this figure, when I first tried to move these, they're really, really tight, so just be careful. He's got his thigh swivel. His elbows are actually a soft ratchet. You can hear it. So, yeah. There's no wrist swivels. There's no feet or ankle articulation there. And his head can turn side to side, but it is stuffed up inside the dinosaur. So it's really hard to get to. You have to use your hand. And it's almost kind of pointless to do it. He does have a waist swivel, which is nice. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy back into dinosaur mode now, since we went over his quick articulation, which I do. Fold his hands in, and in, like so. Go ahead and cover his face, like so. Smooth his arms up. And then we'll do his legs. And legs are the only part that's really tricky about this figure anyway. So let's go ahead and bring this up. His tail up. And I'll go ahead and bring his legs out. Like so. And it brings, you can go the other way. Yeah. Got to turn them the other way. Get the piece of go up. Bring his legs around like so. Close that down. You want to bring this out to the side. So let's go ahead and show you this. Bring the legs down and it will close that piece in on the inside. There it goes. Woohoo! And then you want to close this to here. And you're going to bring this out to the side as well. Now when you want to fold his legs in, there's these little tabs here that will go inside at the very bottom where this gold bar doesn't reach all the way across. It goes right there. I find it easier to do this side first. I'm not positive. I gotta remember that. And then it will snap in and out repeatedly. This piece is on the hinge here, you see, and you want to bring this up like this, bring that hinge down to where the tail is sitting like this. There's a tab here that will go inside there. Repeat that on the other one. To bring that hinge all the way down and bring this up. Tab it in. And then go ahead and tab these in to the back and then tab them all together. And just matter of getting his legs back down. He's done. Now it's just a matter of getting his legs situated exactly how you need it to hold him up. Like so. There is Dinobot Slug. Pros on this figure, I think he looks really good in robot mode. That is a definite plus on that one. That's probably, like I said, his best mode. Overall, the paint, the articulation, everything's fine on this figure. There's nothing glaringly bad on him. The only problems I really don't like about this figure, you can say he's small in Dinobot in dinosaur mode, but that's that's going to have to be. My thing is just his legs when he's in dinosaur mode. I don't know. I got him here good now. It's first time, but usually I always have him wobbly a little bit. Otherwise, I think he's a great figure. If you're into Dinobots, these are a perfect addition to your collection. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until my Slash review, peace out.